Walker Buehler on the hill for the Dodgers, and he pours a fastball over at 94. He'll work 94 to 96.
Yeah, last year the fastball batting average against Buehler was just 209.
Now, he has established himself as a 247 earned run average. And Charlie bounces this to first, and it's an easy play for Freddie Freeman. Suitors for his talents naturally. Fires at that first fastball at 90.
Back when he was scouting director. You know, because he knew so much about Chris. He knew the history.
Here's the 1-1. That bounce up there. 2 balls and a strike. All fastballs so far from Buehler against Bryant. Buehler in his career starts at Coors Field.
Yeah, the batting average against 278 here.
In fact, the last time the Rockies saw him, it was September 22nd, and he lasted just 3. Here's the 3-1 to Bryant, and a walk for Chris.
Take a look at the arsenal for walk pitch more.
Here's Brendan Rodgers, and Brendan takes a strike. Interesting a lot.
Only about 10 strides from being in dead center field.
OPS in the high 8s after that the rest of the way. This is a young 1-2, 2-2. Here's a little remote.
6'6" now.
Yeah, he really is.
And I only say that it's because I'm 6'3".
Some 5'11s, Billy, you're short. 2-2. And Rodgers goes down. Wonderful outfielder. And Will Smith for Dave Roberts. And this ball's driven to left center field, and it'll be cut off by Taylor. Hung up in the air.
As quarterback, first of all, welcome to Denver. I know everybody is so excited to have you here.
I'm so fired up just to be here. Drafted June 8, 2010. The next day my dad passed away, and about a week or two later I was out here hitting the big league team. Todd Helton so far, and it's been really special.
Well, in your introduction to the Broncos, you specifically mentioned Bill Schmidt. You specifically mentioned your time.
And it's one of the hardest things in the world. You know, that was always tough. But I think the other thing is, give me a double. Give me a double. Give me a double. Give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 2. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Stretch the bases, baby.
You're going to be stuck up here all game now because of that.
It's just been so effortless, so amazing, from obviously the Broncos crew and then obviously also to the Rockies fans and everybody else.
An inning off and put you out at second base. How would you fare at the plate and defensively?
Oh, I'd for sure try to double play, and I'm going to hack away. You know, I believe that I've gotten all my swings and misses out of my pad. Some amazing first pitches in terms of just experiences. I remember when we won the Super Bowl. I think I threw a first pitch out, but then to be here today, brought the heat today. I told Chris, I said, "Hey, be ready now. I'm going to bring a little extra gas for you."
Did we get the velo on it?
Oh, I don't know if we got the velo or not. I'm not sure if the football. I think there's a special feeling in the air, and so I'm excited about it. I think just to know that, so guys like that I got to see, and it just brings amazing experiences and memories back. As you mentioned, I saw Billy Schmidt.
Can you guys do me a favor and say, "Back to you, Drew"?
Back to you, Drew. Back to you, Drew.
He blows all that out of the water.
Off the charts.
There's a bullet base hit. Mack had to wait. He'll get a stop sign at third. Is that a vintage Connor Joe at bat or what?
That's why he's in the
Official debut for Randall Grichuk. And he takes a strike from Buehler.
runners in scoring position. 306 the year before.
And a tapper that is going to work, as that'll get the Rockies ahead 1-0.
At the pitcher coming up after that, you might walk this guy here, but not now.
That's a fair ball. Will Smith will get Diaz at first, Joe to third.
That is something with Coors Field, and the ability to get guys off their feet matters.
That's a foul ball. It's off the foot of Iglesias. It's a guy standing at first base, Freddie Freeman. 350 for Iglesias, 354 for Freddie Freeman. And you know, we've been around. It's got extra base hit.
He's a pro's pro.
Yep. And that's pop foul. Freeman not going to have the play up on the screen. Good job.
110%.
Yeah, but not pitches.
And a bullet up the middle. Jose Iglesias, welcome to the Rockies. Connor Joe, come on down. 2-0, Colorado. Rockies first. At first base, and that's why Freddie was putting his arm around him. Debut with his with a new club. Charlie went around, and Charlie's out. He didn't intend to, inadvertently kicked it, and so that DawgBurgSimpson.com. Good lawyers changing lives. Second Colorado Rockies plate appearance for Chris Bryant. 13 in his career matchups with Walker Buehler. Look out.
Ow.
Brendan Rodgers.
But luckily.
1-2. We've always watched his great talent from afar. He hit a double in one of the last spring training games. Fastball at 96 and hit a rocket off the left field wall. And it just kind of gave you a feel, because I don't. And this is playable in foul ground for Freeman. A lot of those this year. On the ground to short. Toward left center field with just about all the Rockies' right-handed hitters. 94 on the inside.
Way more than they are trying to come inside.
And I also believe Dodgers data shows that not a lot of people pull, so you don't have to play straight up.
2-1 on Crone. 375 on base percentage as well. That's in there. 2-2. 2-year extension. Danny Montgomery is the other gentleman you see in that picture. This is caught before it hit the screen, so that'll. And Kelsey Wingert. I'm Drew Goodman. Rockies looking to counterpunch against Walker Buehler, and his first pitch has been the second. That led to the Rockies' 2 runs.
Yeah, he's 14 for 14 now. First pitch. Little bit.
They extended his pitch count, to your point, in the first a bit.
He'd have been out of that Subaru strike zone.
A called strike 3 up in the zone by Mark Wegner. It's 30 years, especially in the National League. You remember the old lookout on Connor Joe in the old American League.
You almost have to be looking for it.
2-0 on Connor Joe.
The top has a lot of swing and miss.
3-0 on Connor Joe. On a base hit by Jose Iglesias. 3-0 on Joe. And not anywhere close. So he'll go down to first.
In 62 games, he won the Golden Spikes Award, National Player of the Year. They made it to the championship game of that UCL. Put up numbers like that this season. Bring it back from the University of San Diego.
It's tap foul by Grichuk. You're going to adore him. He's just a high quality person. And the same, obviously, for Connor Joe. So Joe, with 2 outs, will move to second. Bottom of the 4th. Pretty close at first, but the under.
A device that the catchers use to plug in the desired pitch and location, and after they push, it says fastball down and away. You can actually change the voice to anything you want, which brings up a great question.
Going with it if you're going out there first.
Morgan Freeman.
I'm going to go with James Earl Jones. 2-1 on Jose Iglesias.
I mean, I should have said my wife Stacy. That way I'd listen to everything she said.
3-2.
They do plan on using it today. He said they're probably obviously not going to use it every pitch or every at bat. He wasn't sure how much information he could share with us. He said he's still learning.
Unfortunately, that stayed fair. 2 outs. We'll throw pitch number 72 here with 2 outs in the 5th.
Walker Buehler and hit more starts in the big leagues.
This ball driven to center field and deep. Going back is Bellinger. Can't make the catch. Off the top of the wall on 1 hop. A 2-out double for Chris Bryant. Trying to come through with 2 outs. A strikeout and a ground ball to short. And another ground ball to short. Bobbled by Turner. And Rogers will reach. If the Rockies can take advantage. Ball 1 on Crone. One to Crone.
But
good pass there. 1-2.
Yeah, remember a moment ago.
1-2. And Buehler strikes out Crone.